Alright, good people. Part 7 of God of War Ragnarok. In terms of airtime, make sure I am recording. Yeah, I actually passed out. And by passed out, I took a nap. And once I got done with the nap, I was ready to get back to God of War Ragnarok. So let's begin. Yeah, I figured out what was the problem, so after, well, pretty much using an IGN walkthrough to figure it out, then... Was it really? Yeah, it was an IGN walkthrough. I'm ashamed to admit it. But once I got done through that, then I was like, ah, okay, that's how you do it. I mean, it wasn't like a puzzler, and I was just like, oh, I'm not going to figure this out right away. I think it was just because I got tired. But once I actually figured it out, then I was like, alright, cool, let's do it. That was easy. Or not. Oh yeah, right, I learned new moves. Get wrecked, son! Right, I learned some new moves, by the way. New skills. Hope you like them. Alright, let's get this done. My gosh, the animation is freaking awesome. Cut him this! One more to go.
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
This head seems very, very regretful. Obviously. More Durahai I need to level up and stuff. Ah, the Oregon. Now, we need to go. This area is actually big. So many side quests, and I freaking love that. Plus, I love that the game gives you the option, like, hey, we can do the story mission, or you can do the interesting side quests. And I was like, so, I'm freaking so.
Survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Oh right, that thing. That was a fun side quest. Make sure I'm recording. Go. That was a fun side quest. I mean, we were one time inside a well, and now we actually freed a well.
What do you think it means? Seeing more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent, keeping her distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir.
Yeah, weren't they a thing? Sigrun? Oh yes, I remember Sigrun. Oh, I know I'm mispronouncing it. Probably. I probably am. Oh, I remember her. She was brutal in God of War 2018. The best boss that I fought in the God of War, like, period. Like, in a long while. Hey, what is all this? And this
Surely
was
left
just...
something behind.
That might be useful.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Putin to kill them?
I don't... Ugh.
Wow, there's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
You ain't wrong. And yeah, if this was taking the approach, which I guess it kind of is, but not really. If it was like full on Skyrim, my gosh, this would take more than 100 hours. But it's linear to when it needs to be, and it's giving you the optional side quests as much as it can. They want you to utilize, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna kill you now. Hold on. Bye. There's no point to kill you, but I felt like it. Yeah, you could tell this definitely there was a lot of budget that went into this.
Poison from above!
Clearly. That's easy. Not easy to find, huh? Ha! Hold on.
Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Look out!
Get wrecked!
Hey! Get down from there and fight us!
That was pretty sick. Let's get it.
Incoming! Above you!
Don't work that time.
This is the last.
Definitely the last. Gosh. You know what I also love about the sequel? They don't waste our time. They know that we played the first game. We're just like, hey, you spent like 60 plus hours. Ooh, that would have been nice. Yeah, they realize that we put like 60 plus hours in God of War 2018, and they don't insult us. They're like, hey, we know that you got... Ah, cool. That's right. Alright, well, to finish my thoughts, they know that we put like 60 plus hours in God of War 2018. Instead of insult us and make us do this all over again to earn the Blades of Chaos, they're like, hey, we know you guys are badasses, so we're gonna absolutely give you Blades of Chaos from the beginning. And it freaking works, and they know it. So you don't, it doesn't feel like a chore to learn the skills of the Blades of Chaos from the beginning, because you know you already mastered it by the time of 2018. They just, you know what they did right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they did not fix it, because it was already great as it is, what they had. And so as a result, they just went ahead and just added more skills with it. They didn't insult you, they just basically gave you a souped up, upgraded version of the skills you already learned, and they're probably just going to give you new abilities. I very much appreciate it, the combat. The combat is it better than the first game? Yeah, absolutely miles better. Is the graphics better than the first game? Miles better. Well, the first game has a fantastic graphics. They just enhance it. Everything just feels enhanced. So everyone said, like, you know, this has like the Doom Eternal or the Doom 2016 upgrade. Because I have noticed that whenever there's a sequel of a beloved franchise that was already perfect from the get-go, they just add an upgraded version. I mean, that's what you do. Get wrecked.
One raising down.
And 44 to go. Yeah, I have noticed that if it's like a iconic, beloved first game that just did it so well that you can see a sequel happening, but we don't know when it's coming, then you love it. You love when they do it. What I'm trying to say is, this sequel kicks so much ass. And we all know it. It kicks so much ass because they give the fans what they want. A proper sequel. Hard to believe they're not doing another Norse mythology God of War. What's next after this? Ah, cool. Well, that certainly improves my rage. And we're finally done. That is some cool, slick animation. I don't even mind doing this. This is not a chore.
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brok or Sindri.
You're not wrong. Also, did Kratos just kind of sympathize with them? I mean, yeah, I mean, he watched dude just destroyed the Greek pantheon. We did not forget the original trilogy. I mean, that's kind of, we did not forget. Oh, we were the ones who instigated. We're the ones who
You are getting better. Faster.
I'd even be better than you one day, huh?
If you are not, I have failed.
That was a good bird. That was a good bird. Man, Kratos just laying down the sass. I don't remember him being sassy, but I guess being a dad, you gotta tell dad jokes and you be sassy and more stern. Imagine when I become a dad, I'm gonna be pretty sassy. But maybe more wise. I don't think I'm like super wise, but I think when I have a kid, ooh, foreshadowing. But yeah, when I have a kid, yeah, I guess more appropriately, me and my wife have a kid. Yeah, I imagine we are just going to be super wise, and are we going to be super parents? I don't think we'll be like super parents, but I think we'll have more experiences than when we were younger and all that crap. Anyway,
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
I guess not. Oh yeah, I guess we could. Wait, we can sell the bulbs. Sure, why not?
And in pristine condition, too. And in pristine condition, too. I'll disinfect my tools.
You do that. I think we can make all the complete armor set. Absolutely, yes.
Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
Bro does not.
That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Bro does not give a crap of what other people think, and I freaking love that.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos?
His silence speaks volumes.
Be safe!
Yep, I got the bet. Well, it's not the best gear, but it is an awesome gear. Did he just say splatter free? Dude, what kind of mythology we're in? We're in Norse mythology. People are freaking violent here. You're kidding, right? I got new armor now.
The air smells a lot cleaner. It's because we shut down the rig.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we spent the whole point of the side quest. Not only just kind of like the weight of the chain and just saving Mimir's friend, in a sense, freeing Free Willy. Well, anyway, once we did that, then we kind of, well, destroyed the rig. It was worth it. It was so worth it. Oh, it was so worth it. I love doing that. That was fun. That was fun side quest. Okay, oh yeah, that's still a thing. Stronger hulls. I mean, I can always come back. Ooh, the second piece. I kind of want to find it. I do want to find it, but for the sake
Fish
of
are
the
coming back.
Oh, so they are.
like I said, I would try to be silent when they were talking. I'm trying, but this is my first kind of like blind walkthrough, so I know I'm not going to get everything right.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right? Where they just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
I imagine Odin would be pretty pissed, like, why can they do this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, solve that mystery. Alright, forge iron again. That's great. What I appreciate about the new God of War trilogy, you know, since Norse mythology is officially over with this, since I never heard of that, concluding basically a series with 2 games. I mean, it's been done before. I don't really even know if Portal series from Valve is officially done. I guess it would be when you think about it, but they could have did a 3rd game. Yeah, unlike Half-Life 3, where, you know, where the heck is that? Seriously, where the heck is that game? Are we ever getting it, or is it just Valve gonna just focus on Counter-Strike? Mind you, Counter-Strike looks absolutely fun, but still, like Half-Life 3 at this point, we got Metro Prime 4. Where is Half-Life 3? It's never gonna happen, isn't it? Valve, we're calling you out. You make excellent games. You still make excellent games, but you know you kinda did Gamers 30.
What is it, Mimir?
That's nothing, brother. Just... You ever have those moments where you wish you could go back? Rewrite your own past, make different decisions?
Journeying through time is more trouble than it is worth.
Ah, fair point. You're speaking metaphorically, right?
No.
Of course you're not.
Technically, didn't you go back in time in God of War 2? So was that a God of War 2 reference? He did. He actually killed the Sister of Time. Or was it the Sister of Fates? I think we called him the Sister of Fates, but he did technically go back in time. He could have actually resurrected his dead wife and daughter from the Greek pantheon. You know, the one he pretty much killed? I mean, he was followed by the God of War, of course, in order to make him a better warrior. You succeeded. Well, spoiler alerts for God of War 1, but, I mean, it's been decades, and of course we all know what happened. We know why Kratos is the way he is. Actually, I'm gonna go through here. Let's see what's over here.
Are we going back to the city?
Okay. Boy, I guess I'll go to the main path. Actually, I kind of want to focus on the main path. My gosh, this is exciting. I'm like a kid on Christmas. I'm just getting too excited on this one. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think it's...
Durlins? Hope he'll be happy we fixed those rigs.
Yeah, we already did that. Yeah, I guess this is the path. Huh?
This is the safety office?
Well, the sign a hair's breadth away from a head injury up there certainly gives that impression.
This is the way. My gosh, I've been watching The Mandalorian, so of course I quote that every time. Mandalorian's pretty great. I've been thoroughly immensely enjoying the second season. Anyway, time for another time. That's it. Anybody home?
We're looking for Durlin?
You have an appointment?
No. Has anyone ever had an appointment here?
Here to collect on something, pal? Think parading a severed head around on your hip is gonna scare me into somehow approving Estrid's accretion proposal, eh?
We are looking for a prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a mine somewhere. Some friends of ours said that you could help.
Where did you get... You chop her head off with that too, eh?
She was my wife.
Dina and I wondered where she went after our little coup here failed.
Failed?
Yeah, jump, jump. Failed.
Faye is dead.
Best of them all. One's left alive have to pay the price. I'm afraid I can't help you with your little prisoner situation.
But he could have answers on how to stop Odin. And free Svartalfheim from the Aesir.
Now, I'm not in the business of crossing the All-Father anymore. Wait, before you go. Take this.
What is it?
A fine. Hygiene code violation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All-Father's given name, and, yeah, for fucking up my desk!
A fine?
Pay it at your leisure, okay? Get out of my office.
All because we fucked up your desk?
Hey
What?
there.
So what about get out of my office? Don't you understand?
You said her name was Diener? Oh, sure. Thank you. I think.
Oh, thank him, boy. Yeah, Darlin was a dick. There was a lot of history with him, I will admit.
That head better not be leaking his decay all over my floor.
I beg your pardon?
This guy was a delight. And by delight, he was an asshole. But still.
It talks too. Dina, would you get a load of this? It looks a little familiar too.
I've, just got one of those faces.
Seems to me that's the only thing you've got.
We should go.
Yeah, we should definitely go. This was, man, high quality cutscene. The right amount of humor, the right amount of sorrow. Everyone, oh yeah, the performances are pretty much A-list. Alright, let's get going. Seriously, did we just get fined for stepping in office? For fucking up his office? Is that what he said?
Hey, this isn't a fine.
Not now. There are enemies ahead.
Oh. I wonder what this does. That would have been cool if we actually nailed that.
Pilgrims found a perch on high.
There we go, up there.
Left right, poison.
And let's spin around we go. Oh, he's used to half the man he used to be.
Brother Pilgrims found a perch on high.
Die! Could have timed that better.
Okay. Like I was saying, I think Derlin wrote down directions.
The dwarf has given us a map.
Sort of. You smell them? But it seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain. Ah, it's here! Derlin helped us anyway.
Not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
That is true. It's real about this Durlin guy. Yeah, this Durlin guy was kind of one of the interesting ones. That's what the Norse mythology characters do exceptionally well. Exceptionally well, and why they're iconic. More than the Greek mythology. They're human. They're human, they're vulnerable, they have history and lore that is actually stuff that you want to find out. Even the most comical characters, like Sindri and Brock, they're iconic because they're freaking funny. Bolstered by A-list performances. So these new characters in pretty much God of War Ragnarok include the Allfather Odin and Thor, the Fat Bastard Thor. They're as iconic as everyone else just because they seem human and have history to tell. Yeah, that's what the God of War trilogy, yes, mind you. There were a few characters that were standouts from the Greek mythology one. But let's face it, Kratos outshined everybody because of Terence Concer's powerful performance, and his on-screen presence is pretty much iconic. But everyone from the Greek mythology were dickheads. And since they were dickheads, you just did not care. Because you just didn't care. They were kind of one-note. Not all of them. Some of them were just iconic too, like Zeus's boss battle and all that. But you can't deny the Greek mythology were kind of lacking because they were too busy being either dickheads, or you end up killing them, or you end up having sex with them, Aphrodite. You just didn't care about most of them. Thought you could hide from me? Well, you were wrong. What, you were expecting me not to drop the F-bomb? No, I was kind of paraphrasing the dwarf. Good old dwarf. Just throwing the F-bombs like no one's business. Maybe that's why I like that guy so much. I figured he was going to give us a hint, but he couldn't do it because, you know, freaking Allfather seeing Odin. Of course I'm gonna come back here again. What do you expect?
This thing looks like it can take us up the mountain. Maybe we'll be able to see a mine up there.
Ah, nothing quite like a dwarven train ride.
Awesome sauce. It's been 33 minutes and time has passed by fast. Obviously we're going that way. Well, before we do that, I'm gonna definitely explore.
We can take that train up the mountain when you're ready, brother.
Well, the mayor, I'm gonna do what I bloody want, so of course. I'm mostly gonna just explore. I mean, I totally want to explore this before we get to that point. Mystic Gateway, obviously. I'm curious if my friend played this one. I don't know if he has. I know he said he has to play like Red Dead Redemption 2, which is kind of shocking even to me, but I mean, if it's not to your cup of tea, RDR2 is not to your cup of tea. I get it. If some people can't do the open world that will take 100+ hours like Skyrim, some people just want like really concise, straightforward, linear, but with optional side quests that are enticing, like God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, doing open world, people just don't have time to do it. Ah, from the trailer. I think this is from the trailer. This is from the trailer.
Heimdall. There's a name I don't miss hearing.
No one said it until you did, just now.
Durlin. He didn't need to say it, brother. It was written all over his face. Well, burned, I should say. Into his head.
He burned that into Durlin's head?
Failed rebellions tend to warrant swift and enduring retribution.
He is a captain of Odin.
Aye, and the bearer of Gjallarhorn. True believer, that one.
There are few
nothing so dangerous in a man as lack of doubt.
Who's Heimdall?
Seems like we're here. Come on. This way. I can see another train. Let's look for a way to get over there.
I like this kind of very extensive look in terms of Norse mythology. I wonder if he could use his sonic boom arrow to get it. No, this seems like a job for the Leviathan axe. Too bad we can't use the Blades of Chaos. And swing, bada bada. Up this. I mean, I could always come back. There's no there's no need to kind of waste time to do this one. The freaking phone. And got it. Third try, or was that my fourth? Who gives a flip? Sorry, just gonna take this moment to look at this gorgeous architecture. Oh yes, I am absolutely doing the slow wide shot. I mean, that's what pretty much films do all the time. Slow wide shots all the freaking time. We all love it. From the lighting to the architecture to the texture. My gosh, they nailed this. They nailed this. They all... I thought we were gonna get the trailer shot of just pretty much fighting stuff.
Maybe finding Tyr is our best protection. Seemed like Odin really didn't want us to find it. Once Tyr's free and can be God of War again, Odin won't have time to worry about us.
If that is his war to fight, he may have it.
Fair. Oh yeah, right. He is the God of War in terms of Norse mythology. So that kind of... Excellent though. That's different. No, sometimes I do the main story mission. Oh, okay, looks like we're not going that way. But yeah, guys, I do the main story missions for certain games. And why I'm doing God of War Ragnarok, you're probably asking. I wanted to freaking do it. Yeah, now that my video project is fully done, except for the live stream, and I guess specific games. Yeah, now I get to do the games I wanted to do for a while. Of course, I'm going to do Ghost of Tsushima, absolutely. I'm just waiting to do it on a random day and be like, you know what, I'm feeling pretty much Samurai games. Or if I'm feeling a Call of Duty game, I'm like, you know what, I'm feeling a Call of Duty game.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lua.
Barry's great. Good to know. Just read this backstory a little bit. And we're done. What? I do want to read the backstory. I'm so invested to this. That's what God of War has done well. They really have made the Norse mythology extremely well done. Another game that really did Norse mythology well, Jotun. That one exceptionally did it well too. Hey, don't knock anything that actually does something that's pretty freaking great. Alright, obviously I'm gonna go this way. Seems like side-quested worthy. Alright, so it's definitely here. Just look around. That's the whole point of the side quest. Aha! I knew I'd find you.
I think we need some special equipment to use this.
Oh! Actually, Atreus, you're right. You know, we can call you Loki now. I don't know why we're kind of calling you Atreus. May I ice it up a little bit?
I don't think this is working, brother. Maybe we should come back.
Hey, Head. Let me do my thing. Yeah, you're right. I gotta come back. It's gonna be worth it, too. I can't wait to do this one. And yes, guys, I'm going to show you guys basically me collecting the collectibles. Is it worth showing those videos like God of War 2018? Absolutely. Why? Because of my knowledge and, you know, just when you get that sweet spot of just getting 100% on everything and getting the platinum, then I look back at this fondly, I'm like, I remember that. I was like, yeah, it took me a little bit, but once I actually found how to do it, it was freaking awesome. Alright, I'll go this way, even though I was having fun. Feels like a boss battle.
Whoa, is that a Trekkie? What happened here?
Use caution.
I think it's dead. Yep, definitely dead. Hey, I wonder if...
Oh, shit. Spoke too soon. Let's get it!
Watch out!
Let's go! Alright then. Alright, fine. Ice then. Get it! Get it! Where's the Sparta? Oh! Oh shit! What the? Ah! From the trailer! Yeah! Get wrecked! The sun's getting real low for you. Dick! Get him! Damn!
Together!
Oh, hell yeah!
That one was tough.
Stay on your guard. There could be others around.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with Kratos on that one.
Think that Trekkie is what killed the first one we found?
If so, it was their aggression that got them both killed.
Fair, fair. That is absolutely fair. Oh yeah, the money was well spent on this one. You could tell it was absolutely well spent. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking cool. Saramaka, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and you know what works. You know what sells, and you know what works. That's all. That is all. That is all. I can't wait to show stuff like that. I can't wait to show stuff like that. That's showing that's like showing to family and friends of like, hey, this is why I spent my hard-earned cash in terms of like the PS5. This is why. And they're like, okay, yeah, that's legit. I'm watching a movie. Yes, you freaking are. Now enjoy it and leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I'm telling you that too, subscribers and new viewers. The budget went into that animation and the gameplay. It's not just the graphics that sell in this game, it's the characters. Oh yeah, that's what led up to. There's gonna be another boss fight, right? Please tell me there's gonna be another boss fight, right? Is that what we just get? What you gave us is pretty freaking fantastic. I kinda want another one though, secretly. I feel like there's plenty of boss. I want to see the behind the scenes for this one. What inspired them? Okay, boy. Alright, I got my voice back. I became a Giga Chad at that point.
Down there, I can see a mine. That has to be what Durlin was talking about.
Tracks up on the left there. Might be another train we can take.
Father, what if a war with Odin isn't just Tyr's to fight? What if it's ours too?
War is not the only way.
We're gods. better gods. We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Atreus,
I mean, he's not wrong, but Kratos knows firsthand of waging a war between a god, their god, like Norse god. He knows how that goes. It dooms an entire pantheon. Did Kratos tell him that, or did he just withhold that knowledge? Once I think about it, like he destroyed Greek pantheon. I feel like he didn't tell his son that. I think he did it. I mean, I think about it, I had to rewatch God of War 2018, but I don't think he straight up told his son. I think he intentionally, yeah.
Forge ahead. Unintended, I imagine.
I bet. I don't have to read this one. I think this is pretty straightforward enough, right? Cool. Let's just get back to that. Gosh. There is going to be excellent boss fights. Even when we were in Midgard and that one boss, like, he just kind of did a scorpion, like, get over here! And took me off the platform. That one was a great transition to a boss fight. I was not expecting that. But, yeah, what they did well, like, extremely well, is the boss fights in God of War Ragnarok. Yes, Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen, I know I'm probably butchering her name, but Sigrun, I hope, crap, I feel like I'm pretty much butchering it. But yeah, her boss fight was iconic in God of War 2018, so was Baldur's, and the Dragon boss fights too. I'm not saying that they didn't have it, but they were in short supply compared to the golem that you fought for the 100 bloody time. I know you guys fought him like 20 times or however times. But yeah, I mean, that got old pretty fast. Find the golems when you were overpowered. But when you fought Baldur and the dragon and the Valkyries, oh yes, that's where the game shined. But it helped that there was excellent combat, enemy variety that was done well too. Even though you kind of fought the same skins, at least the enemy variety is fantastic in this one because they mix it up. I know I'm just kind of exploring the same thing and just kind of talking on the go, but I mean, there was a lot to digest from the boss fight. That was pretty freaking cool. That's all I gotta say. Plus, I love that Atreus is now an active part and not just the kid that we just kind of take around. He's not the boy. No, he is a teenager now, and it's much appreciated. He's an active part of... He can defend himself, he can climb on his own, and it kind of shows that, okay, boy became a man. Okay, yeah, it's not that way. Guess we'll go this way. Ah.
Left side! Incoming!
The wretches keep coming from that pillar. Looks like a nest. Behind you! Go!
That's done now. I just love that he can do his move now. Oh, I didn't even notice you here. You have a story to tell, my friend? Oh yes, you are definitely dead. You are definitely dead. Ah! Nurturing right. Oh, we have to fix it. Yeah, you have a story to tell, my friend. Yeah, part 7 is probably going to get some likes too, but if you're a fan of God of War, just in general, I just love that the Blades of Chaos is kind of reminiscent of the original trilogy. I just love that he can now use the Blades of Chaos to transverse everywhere in a sense. No area is limited. He could just literally just kind of do this shit, and it's freaking awesome. I'm sorry, did I not emphasize how freaking awesome this is? Good. Did I wake you up? That was the intent. That was the intent. Am I a God of War fan at this point? Yeah, I think I can honestly say I am. Yes, the series after God of War 3, and I guess we could say the original trilogy, there were so many spin-offs. Not saying that they were not great. There was clearly a vision, and they were good spin-offs. Not perfect, but still good. But whoever played the PSP ones, the spin-offs, and whoever also played... How do I describe it? Wait, I don't think I'm going the right way. That's my bad. But yeah, whoever played pretty much the God of War spin-offs on the PSP, and also the PS3 God of War Ascension, yeah, you could tell that the series were going through a serious fatigue because they did the same. They did the Greek mythology to death. I think if we count the spin-offs, they did almost like 5+ games in terms of the Greek mythology pantheon. But they really needed a win, and not by a win, they really needed to change story direction and the pretty much mythology. Norse mythology was the smart move. But now that he did 2 games, which is pretty perfect because of how big budget these were, I don't think they need to do any more Norse mythology. In fact, we have Valhalla, which kind of dips back into Greek mythology. I'm excited to do it. Free DLC. Sam Maka, that was a smart move. And you all know it. 52 minutes. Worth it. Of course I'm putting this through an hour. We gotta see this through.
Looks like we have to get this one back on the track.
Man, those Blades of Chaos are very... Well, I mean, it's heat up by his rage. There we go. Dude, you are just super strong than you should be.
Wow, this thing is small. Okay, we need to go left.
Okay.
Wait, I meant my left.
Oh. That's funny.
Keep going. We're so close. Just a little to the left.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Round 2. Here we go.
Yep. Alright. I feel like the budget's gonna kick in some more. Should I stop here? Heck no. We'll just pause it if it, gets an hour mark.
Kraken hatchling gave you a stone.
Kraken? Oh, Diener. Yeah, it's covered in algae. I was thinking we could show it to Brock and Sindri when we got back. Here. Okay, so, we came here looking for Tyr because we don't trust Odin, right? If you think about it, War could...
Whoa. Yep, trailer!
On your left!
You dick! Get off my train! Get some! Get some! Get some! Shit! Shoot him! Shoot him!
Look for a break to stop the train! Should be a ladder of some sort!
Found it! The brakes stuck!
Get!
Keep trying, little brother!
Shit! Head! Get off my train! Shit! Shit! Dude! Shoot! Frozen arrow!
It's about to...
No!
Shit! Alright! Whoa! 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 Okay, that was exciting. That woke me up. That definitely woke me up.
Get up!
Whoa! What the?
A troll?
Again? Get some! Die! Damn, Kratos! Damn, Kratos! I'm sorry, did that just happen? Did they just... The troll boss that we fought in the first game. He was our absolute first boss fight. Then they're just like, no, we're not, nah, bro, we're not going through all this again. And pretty much, Kratos took his head off. I mean, it's not. That was freaking awesome, for one thing. But, sorry for pausing for effect. Let's continue. I love that call.
Are you serious?
Love that.
Behind you, brother!
That call. Oh, hold on. No, let's do it! Hold on. Come back to versatility.
That was crazy. All of it.
You said it, little brother.
No, I'm with him too. I am with him. It was definitely crazy. No, I'm with him. It was absolutely crazy. I love that callback to the first boss fight from God of War 2018. The developers think we wouldn't notice. No. As soon as he was grabbed, I was like, are we doing this again? And then he cuts his head off. I was like, oh, great callback. Kind of did an MCU of just like not screwing around and just killing him. Love that moment. I don't know why I love that moment. What's over here? Yep, I was smart to go past 52 minutes. I was smart to go past 52 minutes because I knew something was going to happen. Either something for the trailer. Oh, hello. Get wrecked! Okay, I think that solves it. I think he gets the point. While getting cut in half. Just like a Trey's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, dude, it was gonna happen. The developers had the budget, so of course they're gonna give you plethora of boss fights. MMA boss fights. That train sequence was pretty freaking dope. It had to drip. You know why it had to drip? You know why? Because they had the budget. They knew what we wanted. They gave what we wanted. Ragnarok has not disappointed. Yeah, Ragnarok has not disappointed. I'm trying to find a flaw, like a legit flaw. It's doing too good. Solid. It's doing too solid. Hello. Alright, fine.
Watch your left!
And around we go. Okay. Oh man, this was too good. This is way too good. Not yet. Alright. Let's let the hour mark hit. Gosh. Had such an adrenaline rush. I had an adrenaline rush, and I know why I did. That was so fantastic that it should have been. Alright.